What I'm really interested in is to try to understand the bigger picture for humanity, our place in the world and what might lie in store for our species in the future, particularly the way we might use technologies to enhance ourselves or to go beyond what we currently think of as our human nature, whether it might be by radically extending the human lifespan through solving the problem of aging, increasing our intellectual capacities, improving our memory, or taking control of our own emotional states. I think that we are right now in a transitional phase where before the end of this century we will either have gone extinct or we will have most likely taken the step to become what you might call transhumans or posthumans, or just very enhanced humans that have reached their full potential.
The same three promises in the same order. Professor Nick Bostrom, go to his website and he's got a graphic here that shows what their plans are. He says the little pink circle there in the left, in the right corner, is the sensory modalities that's available to humans. What we can see, hear, taste, touch, smell, that's what's available to us. The large gray area, elongated there, is what's accessible to animals. We know that bats can have radar and sonar with dolphin. Different species of animals have different abilities than humans. So that's what's available to the animal kingdom. He says, but if we could blend animals and humans, then we might end up with the sensory abilities of this larger orange circle right. What kid doesn't want to be Wolverine, right? We're having that stuff put in our face all the time. We think it's cool and it's entertaining and all that stuff, but people are seriously considering this stuff, especially in black budget projects from DARPA. They're very much concerned with creating super soldiers and things of that nature. And he says, if we keep messing around and doing that stuff, we might end up with a very big yellow one there, and we'll be posthumans. We can blend ourselves with machines and stuff, Terminator, all that kind of stuff. This is what's happening, okay? We can choose to ignore it, pretend it's not there. That's what's happening in the world today. And here's a clip, just a little bit about hybridization. This is from a number of years ago. Way more has happened since they originally put this together.
Plans to allow scientists to create embryos that are part human and part animal are set for approval by the official regulator in Britain. These hybrid embryos are seen by the country's leading scientists as a vital step in research for cures for diseases such as Parkinson's and Alzheimer's. It's a highly controversial procedure and is banned in some European countries. Our medical correspondent Fergus Walsh has the story.
This embryo is part mouse, part cow. In a few months, this Newcastle lab is hoping to create a human-cow hybrid. This is highly complex science, the creation of cytoplasmic hybrids, known as cybrid embryos. The starting point is a cow's egg, which is cut open by a laser. The DNA is sucked out. The next step is to take a human cell, perhaps from a patient with Parkinson's disease, and inject it into the egg. Now, this is the crucial point at which an embryo is created, because by using an electric shock, the hybrid embryo starts growing, the cells subdividing. In reality, it's smaller than a pinhead, and when it's just 6 days old, the embryo shell is broken open. Inside are stem cells, the body's master cells. The ultimate aim is to reprogram them into any tissue in the body. For example, nerve cells, heart cells, or brain cells.
CRISPR is even worse. CRISPR is the newer technology. Look in the CRISPR technology. Okay, that's what's happening. That's what's in our day. And, I was looking into all this at that time, and I saw two books that I had on my bookshelf, or sitting on my desk actually, arranged in this order. Corrupting the Image by Doug Hamp and Forbidden Gates by Tom and Nita Horn. And I was looking at they were arranged in that order.